All right, now we're just going to say, and welcome back to part 2. You want to do that?
All right, guys, welcome back.
Hold on, wait, I'm talking to you. Huh? You got to wait until I'm still talking. We got to give it a second.
I'm sorry, I'm not good at this stuff. Hey, everyone, welcome back to part 2 of how we planned our little wedding getaway. So we're gonna pick up where we left off, right? Let's jump right back in. I want to go to invitations. We use the same company that we did for the save the date. We ordered from Zazzle.com. And honestly, it's really, they do beautiful work. They're really affordable. You can always find a coupon code on the internet to take 25% off or whatever. So we're going with Zazzle.com. We did our invitation on that, kind of a tropical beach theme, and our RSVP card as well. So what we also decided, and Raheem came up with this great idea. There's this great Cuban restaurant in Miami that we liked. Also, the last time we went in 2019, we went to Miami. Wonderful Cuban restaurant.
Cafe Versailles.
Yes. And at first we thought
Little Havana.
About having our reception dinner there, but we decided to go with a more formal place in Fort Lauderdale. But a lot of our family, or some of our families, haven't met yet because some of my family is in the Caribbean and in Canada, and we just haven't had the chance to connect everyone. So we're having a dinner before the night before the wedding. We're not calling it a rehearsal dinner because there ain't nothing to rehearse.
It's more like a kind of like a meet and greet type of first introduction, because it would be awkward. That's what I was saying. It would be awkward for our dads to meet on our wedding day.
Wedding,
Which would have, it's likely if someone's plane is delayed or someone gets caught up, but we're hoping to get everybody who's going to be at the wedding for the dinner on Thursday night.
Yeah, and that's
the night before.
Okay, yeah. One thing we're doing on our wedding website, which we haven't even mentioned yet.
Oh yeah.
We found this. There are lots of online places that are free or that you can pay for to host a website for you. We decided to go with a company called withjoy.com.
So fast forward to our honeymoon. Again, something that we had to think about, but it wasn't a hard decision to make.
Yeah.
We decided we're going to postpone it. We're spending a lot of money to get down to, a lot of money to us to get down to Florida and pay for everything that we can down there, and financially.
For our reception here.
Yes, and then we're going to have the reception the very next week up here. So we decided to just, mutually.
So, again, this wasn't without a discussion, because I said to Raheem, okay, here's another way to look at it. Why don't we scale back the wedding so that we can afford the honeymoon? Right? Like maybe, why don't we just get married, let's say, at our house in Maryland, and then go on our honeymoon? And his response was, and I agreed with it. Do you remember what you said?
Something like, I'm not exactly sure, like something like we can get married anytime. I mean, we're only getting married once.
We're only getting married once, and let's do it.
Do that right.
Yeah, let's do it right.
And then there's no rush. And since the date for the honeymoon, for the marriage, was kind of pretty much set. Let's work with what we have there. So we kind of get everything we want in the marriage. It's not everything, because I would love to get married in Africa. That would be the most ideal, but we wouldn't get married till 2021, 22,
23.
Maybe even 23. So I'm totally 100% fine with the Pompano Beach decision, and now we can wait another year at the most to have our dream honeymoon.
It just makes better sense to put that off until another year, rather than skimping on the wedding to a point where we wouldn't be comfortable just to go on the honeymoon in the summer.
Right. Because ultimately, our goal is to please ourselves and to do what we want for our wedding, but a piece of it is for our parents. We do want them there, and we do want them to enjoy it, as opposed to just doing the eloping thing or having the ultra budget wedding. So we're keeping them in mind. This is for us. It's 100% for us, but it works out that we're considering them as well. Yeah. And we can now, by doing it this way, our honeymoon can be 1,000% for us. and hopefully we'll have enough time to save up to do exactly what we want to do. Well, we're going to go wherever we want to go on this earth. So
yeah, that's the plan.
it's going to be exciting. So stay tuned, because I actually have something going on in Los Angeles. I want to be in the best physical shape of my life. This is a fitness channel, started out that way. So I have some things in the works for my body and what I want to look like on my wedding day. And so that'll be a future video. I'm excited for that. And looking forward to doing our little personal vlogs. I am. I think it'll be interesting.
And we're hoping that this helps another couple who might be like on the fence about a budget, or should I do this or shouldn't I do this?
Yes.
We just want to show you what we did, because maybe it can inspire you to do whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever you have in mind. For all you introverts out there, definitely, I mean, you might have to step out of your comfort zone a bit, but you shouldn't have to step completely out of your character for a wedding, right? Like, it should be a reflection of you. For you introverts, do your thing. Don't step out of your character, though. I don't think you should have to.
That's the best advice we can give. Be you. Yeah. And on that note, we are going to end this video here. Again, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And if you have any questions, or more than likely comments, please feel free to leave them down below. We will. I answer all. I respond to all of the comments, so I'm not afraid. Hopefully there won't be any negative ones, but if there is, get over it, because it's our wedding. So with that,
peace.